Katie Binkowski is a cheer and lacrosse captain and the student council president at Royal Oak High School in Michigan. She is involved in nearly everything that the school has to offer, but it has left her to set aside something very important: sleep.
I would say I get about 5 hours of sleep. My normal morning routine, I wake up around 5:30. I get ready, I eat breakfast, I make myself my lunch, and then I go into school by 7 o'clock. My energy level tends to be pretty low in the morning because I have to get up so early for my early class.
Sleep is extremely important for the well-being of children. A teenager should ideally get at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and I know that sounds like a lot, but it really is the optimal amount.
Dr. Sivaswamy, the chief of pediatric neurology at the Children's Hospital of Michigan, believes that sleep is one of the least prioritized aspects of a student's routine compared to its importance.
Sleep has a very profound impact on memory and cognition, and that cycle is very important for memories to be formed.
Teens on average tend to fall asleep and wake up later, and studies show it is because their biological circadian rhythm is different than that of a younger child or an adult.
When you were younger, you'd wake up as a 10-year-old and boom, you're ready to rock and roll, you're ready to go. When you wake up in the morning as an adolescent, as a teen, your body isn't really ready to go. Your body doesn't really get ready to fall asleep till like 10 o'clock at night. So a lot of people try to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, but they just kind of roll around in bed or they do other things, and their brain doesn't really shut down till about 11 o'clock at night. And when you have to get up at 6 in the morning, you've only had 7 hours of sleep. It's just not enough sleep.
I would say that once I'm finally awake, it's about like third hour. So it takes me a while to get to a point where I'm feeling good about my energy. But then by the time I get home from all my practices and stuff, I'm so drained. It's really hard for me to focus after that and actually do homework and other work that I need to get done.
Mary Beth Fitzpatrick, the superintendent of Royal Oak Schools, says that a lot of decision goes into when school starts.
There's a number of things that we look at in managing a school district that under the best circumstances we could consider and make adjustments. Start times is one of those. So in Michigan, we have to have 180 instructional days for students. Half days count as a day. And then we also at the same time have to balance 1,098 hours of instruction or more. So anytime that you change a schedule, there's something else that's secondarily affected. So if you change your start time to something as late as 9 or 9:30 in the morning, they would get out of school that much later.
Neighboring schools have already adopted a later start time, but they are among the few. Are schools ready to make sacrifices for the well-being of the students?